The story of John the Baptist begins long before his birth, in the ancient prophecies concerning Elijah, the most formidable and mystical prophet of Israel. According to biblical texts, Elijah did not die, but was carried up to heaven in a whirlwind of fire right from the banks of the Jordan River. This event shaped a profound expectation in the collective consciousness. Before the dawn of a new era, Elijah must return. When, 9 centuries later, a man appeared in that same desert wearing coarse camel hair and eating only what nature provided, locusts and wild honey, his contemporaries saw in him the living embodiment of that ancient prophet. John did not merely imitate Elijah's appearance. He occupied the same geographical and spiritual niche. His choice of the Jordan River for his mission was dictated not only by symbolism but by stark natural facts. In the arid climate of Judea, the Jordan was the only permanent artery of flowing water necessary for ritual ablutions. His place of preaching was located near Bethabara. This was a vital transportation hub, a ford where caravans and pilgrims crossed. By remaining here, John stayed beyond the immediate reach of the Jerusalem authorities, yet his voice was heard by thousands of people crossing the river. The meeting between John and Jesus became a turning point in history. From a historical scientific perspective, this event serves as an act of the transfer of authority. Jesus, having traveled from Galilee, came to John, who was already a recognized spiritual leader of a massive movement. By accepting baptism, Jesus officially entered the stream of the prophetic tradition. It was at this very moment that one of the most enduring legends of the Christian East was born. It is said that when Jesus submerged into the water, the current of the Jordan stopped and turned back. This poetic description of waters flowing backwards is grounded in real physical observations. At this location, the Jordan is extremely narrow and shallow. When hundreds of people enter the water simultaneously, they create powerful turbulence and counterwaves. Combined with strong winds blowing through the river canyon against the current, this creates an optical and physical illusion. The surface layer of the water and floating objects begin to move in the opposite direction. For believers, this became a sign of victory over the laws of nature. For science, it remains an interesting hydrodynamic effect. John's life ended as radically as it had been lived. His uncompromising criticism of the authorities led to his imprisonment in the fortress of Machaerus, perched atop a cliff in modern-day Jordan. Archaeological excavations have confirmed the presence of luxurious halls and deep dungeons there, where, according to Josephus Flavius, the prophet spent his final days. His execution by beheading at the whim of Salome was a tragic finale to his earthly journey, but not to his influence. Today, the figure of John possesses a unique cross-religious importance, rarely seen in other historical personalities. In Christianity, he is venerated as the forerunner, the last great prophet of the Old Testament. In Islam, he is known as the prophet Yahya, a symbol of purity and devotion. For the Mandaeans, he is the only true Messiah, whose rites of mass baptism in flowing water they continue to perform to this day. John the Baptist remains in history as a bridge between the ancient world and a new era. His life in the desert, his mysterious connection to Elijah, and the mystical rite in the